In this video, I'm gonna discuss about what is REST API and where to write the logic of REST API. If you're doing some project in Java, uh, and we will discuss about some annotations which are we using in REST API and how to call the REST API by the help of Postman API. Mm, Before we will create a project and we will going to discuss all these things. Before that, we will see what is REST API. REST API is, is helps to communicate between front end and it helps to communicate between the front end and back end of a software project. And in REST API should be created inside a controller package where you can write all the methods like put mapping, get mapping, post mapping, and delete mapping. Uh, we- now, now we will start our project. According to we will see the REST topic. First, we will go to File. Then I will click on File. Then I will go to New. Here I will click on Spring Starter Project. Here my project name is Test Project 2. Here I selected Maven. Here I taken packaging as jar and languages Java and my Java version is 17. Here my group name is com dot or test project 2, nothing but package itself. Here my project name is a test project 2. Here I given some description. Then I here my package name. Then I will click on next. We are creating a web application. That's why I will select here Spring Web. Then I will click on next. Then I will click on finish. You can see here our test project 2 is showing here. Now I'll go get into this project. Here you will find source main Java. Here our base project base package will be there inside this folder. Here inside this package we will find a main method. By the help of this we can run our whole project. If you go to source main resource, here you will find some static folder and templates and application dot properties. Inside this application this properties we will write uh, the logic. We will write the logic how to connect to database and everything. We'll pass the URL of database. We'll pass the user name and password here. Inside the static we can create HTML files and some of images you can put inside this. um, uh, and if you go here you will find the all the Maven dependencies like jar files you will find. And if you go here you will find the pom.xml where the all the dependency will inject inside this. All the required dependency will inject inside this pom.xml. uh, we are talking about REST API. For that's why we will in this video I will only create only the controller package and I will write the logic logic and the methods which are present in controller um, or REST API. And after that we will call the each method which are present in controller and we will see the output what we are getting. um, um, from the base from the base package we need to extend a package called controller. And I will click on finish. Inside this controller, I will create a class called account controller. In before that, this is our controller card. For that's why I will give here annotation as rest controller, which is present inside in org.springframe.web. After that, I will annotate as request mapping. By the help of request mapping annotation, we can map the URL with the uh, respective methods present in the class. Um, Before that, we will go to the Stripe website because we'll use the URL which are present in Stripe. According to this, we will create. First, I will take this base URL and I will go to here REST request mapping, and I will pass this URL here. This is the base URL of the Stripe API while creating accounts. That's why I passed this one here. Inside in this controller class, account controller class, we will create some of more methods like post mapping, and we will see what is get mapping. Then we will see what is put mapping. Then we will see what is delete mapping. For that, first I need to create methods which we by the help of we will call the post mapping. First I will create public string. I will give the method name as create account. Here I will return string because my return type is string. For that's why I will pass here return return as account is created. This account will be this return will be generated when we call the post method in uh, through the post API. When you call this post method through the post API, then this method will be called. Here I will annotate with post API, post mapping. Sorry. Then I will create a method for get API, public string get all account, get all account. This method is help to get all the accounts present in data which are present in database. For that's why I will write get mapping. Here also I am not passing any URL because I will get all the accounts which are present in database. Here I will return it's this method return type also string. Then that's why I'm returning here also string. get all accounts. After that, we will go for put mapping. Here I will create public string get, sorry, update account. Here I will annotate with the put mapping. Here also I taken return type as a string, but that's why I am passing return statement as account is updated. TED. Same thing here also I will take public string. This is for delete. That's why I will name as delete account. Here I will return string account was deleted. Post mapping is used to create the, here I will write, post mapping is used to create account. Get mapping is used to get all accounts present in database. Put mapping is helped to update the data present in database. Delete mapping is helped to delete the data from database. That's it. Oh, I forgot to here give the delete annotation. I mapped with the delete annotation. Now I will create one more method. I will name this as get account. Here I only want to access uh, one account as per that ID. I will access a single account. Here I will write get single account by ID. Here also I annotated with the get mapping. This one I here I need to pass a URL because here I am getting this getting only single account details through the ID. For that's why I will pass here only ID. Before that I need to create here there is an annotation which will helps to pass the dynamic values to the URL. For that's why I will use path variable annotation. By the help of this I can pass the ID or name what you want to pass. You can pass inside this URL. And here also for put mapping also we need to pass pass here ID because here also I need to update based on ID. I will copy this one path variable and paste it here. For delete also I need to do the same thing. Copy this one and paste it here. You have to you have to remember, if you pass what is the uh, case will be same, what we pass here and here. If here it is id is small letter, means here also you need to pass in small. If you put it here capital, means given a wrong it will given a wrong output. Now everything is done. Now I will save everything. Now I will go to the post API. Here I will create one collection, blank collection. Here I will name as test project 2. Here I will create a request. First I will create a post request because I need to create an account. For that's why I will create HTTP. First I will write HTTP um, protocol. Then I will colon double slash. Then I need to write the server name. I will take as a local host. If you want to run in some other machine or some other server, then you need to write the server name here. Otherwise, you can default, you can write here localhost, and there is a default port number also, which is 8080. After that, I will copy this. I will go to this request mapping. I will copy this base URL from here to here, and that's it. And now I will save this one. Now I will make this request as duplicate and rename this as um, get all accounts and enter. Here I forgot to rename. Here I will rename as create account. That's it. Here I need to, this is a get request. That's why I will give as get, and I will save. I will make it this as duplicate. Here this one only for, I want to access only a single account. That's why I will remove here. I will write here single. If you see here, in the, where is the single account? In the single account, I had passed here an ID. For that's why to see as an output there is an ID. For that's why I will pass here ID. For here also I will pass as ID. In output you will see the ID once you enter the, once you call through the ID. In this get mapping you can see in the URL there is an attribute called ID. For that's why I will, in this get single account I will give a slash and I will call some ID number 2. Then it will call, when you call, when you click on send, then it will call the ID number 2 from the database, get the all the details from the database. Now I will make this as a duplicate. This I will make as put, because this one for update account, update account, Here also I need to enter the ID. Here I will enter 2, uh, and then I will save this one. And one more duplicate I need to create for delete purpose. Here I will rename as delete account, and from put to I will change into delete because this is for delete account. Here also I passed in as an ID as 2, uh, and I will save this one. You can see here this changed into delete. Now everything is done, I think. Then I will go to the STS tool. Then I will run this project. Let me check everything is fine or not. Now I will go here and run the project. Go to run as. Then I will click on Maven build. Then I need to clean this project before run this project. I will hit on run and save. I got build success. Now I go run this project. Clean Spring Boot and colon run. That's it. I will hit run. Then this project will run. This project runs successfully. Now we'll go to the now we will go to the post API and we will perform one by one. First I will perform post API. I will click on send. Oh, I have some error here. I given two slashes here. Need to remove. Otherwise I will get error. Okay, fine. First I will go and create. You can observe here. We will get a response. You can see here our account is created. Mm, wow. Now we will go to the get all accounts and I will hit here. Here you can see get all the accounts. Our get mapping method also called. Then again here I passed already to as an ID. Then I will hit send. Here you can see get all accounts. Okay, here I return all. I will make this a single account. Okay, fine, not an issue. Here after I will come to my update. After here I will hit account is updated to. After that I will click on delete. Then I will hit the send button. Here it's done. Everything is successfully executed. And for today, for this video, this much only. Um, thank you for watching. In this, we will see about annotation. What is annotation? Annotation is nothing but to provide. Annotation is provide extra features to the class or object or to the element which are present in Java Spring Boot. First, we will see about Spring Boot application annotation. Spring Boot application annotation. It's a combine of Spring Boot configuration annotation, enable auto configuration, and compound scan. Uh, you will see one by one. First, we will see Spring Boot configuration. Spring Boot configuration is nothing but it's a configuration type of annotation, but it is like indicate It is a specified configuration uh, type annotation. Spring Boot configuration annotation is nothing but it's a specified type of annotation which is present in Spring Boot application. And annotation enable auto configuration annotation. By the help of this enable auto configuration annotation, we can enable all the configuration. We can enable all the configuration in the Spring Boot automatically. In compound scan annotation, it helps to scan show web controller classes and other components you can create will be automatically discovered and registered as being in the Spring application context. And we will see about what is REST controller. REST controller annotation. It's a combination of controller and response body, where controller REST controller in Spring Boot we need to write in the controller package when we going to create some RESTful APIs to make that class as a to control that class. We need to write the REST controller annotation. uh, request mapping annotation. The request mapping annotation, it's help to map HTTP request to handler method of MVC and REST controllers. It can be applied to control class. It can be used inside a class or an individual method within the controller. Uh, One more annotation, path variable. It is used to pass dynamic value to the URL. Auto wide. The auto wide annotation in Spring is used for automatic dependency injection. Auto wide is used for to inject the dependency in form.xml automatically. This means the Spring will automatically write the dependency between beans, uh, compounds, and service, etc. in your application. Here you can see, uh, sorry, in service class, there is a class like my service. Inside it is there is a class like my repository. Here I auto-write this class. Auto-write means no need to create any object inside that class for that object. There is no need to create an object for that particular class. For that's why we are using auto-write. There is some advantages of auto-write annotation. When we it Main advantage is loosely coupled. Components are loosely coupled and making the application more modular and easier to maintain. Loosely coupled means by the programmer, no need to create the object. The object will, when you give the automate annotation, the object will created automatically inside the main object of Java. It will reduce the code in boilerplate. Like when you write the code, it will reduce the code. um After applying auto wide, we only write a limited amount of code. Then it is really annotations are really helpful for a programmer. That's it for today. and thank you for watching.